Welcome back to the video, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I have bought a new car and I am currently sitting in the car. I bought this car a few weeks ago. I've been holding it low-key and I haven't been posting about it. If you guys can tell by the interior, you guys probably can guess it right now, or you can skip this video, but please don't skip this video. Watch throughout it. By the looks of it, it's pretty obvious. But if you guys can kind of guess this dash with this type of interior, you guys probably know what it is. But if you guys don't know anything, that's just a little bit of a sneak peek. So I'm gonna show it to you guys in 3, 2, 1. So guys, this is my 2006 Acura rsx. So long story short, I had a 2006 Honda Accord. It was a coupe just like this, and it was manual as well. A couple years ago, my friend sold it to me, and I actually loved that car a lot. I always wanted a Honda. The Honda Accord was just too heavy, and it didn't really feel like a track car like how this car feels. This car feels crazily insane. Just goes around the corners really well. And at the time when I sold the Accord, I actually wanted like a smaller size Honda, such as like the EG Civics or the EK Civics, but I just never got the chance to. And at that time, like a few years ago, those cars were insanely cheap. You could get a manual for like $2,000, $3,000 max. An insanely clean one for like $3,000. But these days, those EK Civics hatchbacks and those EG hatchback Civics are just going up in value. I saw a few that were clean title, manual, going up to like $6,000 or $7,000, which is like mind-blowing. So if I was going to spend that type of money, I'd rather just buy this. This is more luxurious. Obviously it's an Acura, but it's actually a Honda. Even the engine is a K20, so I mean, what could you go wrong? Most of the guys that are buying the EG Civics and EK Civics are swapping their Civics into a K20, which this car already has. So at that price point, this car is truly an honor to have. I love it. I had it for a week now and it's been treating me really well. I've been driving it a lot, but it's just been really hard to not post about it on the internet. So a little bit of history of this car. This car was tracked before. It has been gutted one time in its life. It has been thrashed around at the track. So there has been modifications done to this car. So the modifications that are done to this car are the type of modifications I was gonna initially do when I was gonna purchase a Honda or Acura. So buying it already with those mods is perfect because it saves me time, saves the build some time, and the build is already 30% there. So yeah, I'll give you a mini tour of this car. It has a quick release steering wheel, so it comes off, goes back in, and let me tell you guys, when you put it back in, it's the most satisfying sound you guys probably will ever hear. So it does come with a manual. Obviously you can be driving a RSX with automatic, that's just not it. Or a Honda that you're gonna track a automatic, that's just not it. Even though automatics are faster, whatever, but at the track it's the best to just have a manual. So it is a 5-speed. I know the Type S's come with a 6-speed. This one doesn't, unfortunately, but I do want to swap it into a 6-speed one day. Comes with this screen, this digital screen. It does have Apple CarPlay in it, has a map, so whatever you call it, has the rear view mirror too, which is connected in the back, which is super nice actually. This has like the modern touch to the car, which is really useful because I have these type of features on my Mustang and I kind of miss that whenever I drive my Avalon, which is my daily. But having it in this car is perfect, even though I'm not going to drive it that much once it becomes an official track car, but it's still good to have. Car also comes with some racing seats. The NRG's racing seats, it's not that big of a brand, but I do want to swap it out with some Recaros or something one day. But right now it actually kind of does the job. It's really stiff too. You can hook some harnesses in there and make them really nice. So when you come down here, the car does come with some BC coilovers. BCs are really nice, but they're really low and they're actually adjustable, so I actually want to lift the car up a little more. So like I said, the car was tracked about 2 owners ago, which means that it was like the owner before the last owner, if that makes sense. So that guy had it in a ride height, but the previous owners had it kind of slammed, so kind of messed up some few parts of the car, including the front bumper. So yeah, like the small things like the small bumper and a little bit of crack here, I kind of like the paint right here. I do want to fix it. The car came with the Type S wheels. I do want to take these off and replace it with some nice Japanese wheels that actually help go fast on the track and are much lighter than these. And as you guys can see, it comes with upgraded brakes, rotors, Type S brakes. I believe that's what the previous owner said. Also, the car came with a clean title, which is really good because if this car becomes rare, limited, the clean title will help the rsx go up in value. So the car also comes with Megan Racing camber arms, and it also comes with Progress Race rear sway bar. I don't know if you guys can see, the car is pretty low, so it's actually really hard to get under there. It also comes with a quick release bumper, so you can just take this rubber band thing off, and there's one on the other side as well. You can just quickly take the bumper off and do your work on your car, so there's more space. It's really useful, especially in the track. Your car will break down a lot and it's easy to fix. I think I forgot, it also comes with a short shifter. It's Buddy Club. I don't know, that's what the guy was saying. It's Buddy Club short shifter. Never heard of that brand. So in the trunk, the bar you guys see, it's a JDM Innovations chassis brace. I am planning to put a cage in there eventually. I am not planning to gut this interior out like how it was, but I am planning to keep it a street track car. One thing I really love about these type of cars, especially the rsx, is that it's a hatchback, so you can pull those seats forward. It does go forward. I'm just too lazy to reach for it. Okay, fine, I'll reach for it. So it does go forward like that, and that one do I have to do that side too? You know what, forget it. But that one goes forward too, so you can put a whole big thing in here. That's what she said. But you can put anything spacious in here. Also came with this rear spoiler that goes over here. That part of the trunk, let me pull it out. I don't know, is this called a window spoiler? That's what I believe. I actually don't want it. If you guys want it, you can just DM me. And the car came with more coolant. Parts of the car actually, just like stock stuff. I am planning to keep this car forever. I always wanted a Honda, and I think I found the right Honda slash whatever Acura. Not in the US market. These are called, I believe, Honda Integras, I believe, which is weird because in the US market you see those Integras with the circle lights up front, but these are the new Integras outside of the US. Sunroof goes up, goes down, but I can't wait for the harnesses. That's gonna look sick. But what else? I think I pretty much covered the entire mods that are already in here. Like I said, it's 30% done. Well, I consider it done. Okay, when you come into this engine bay, like, first of all, you see this shit. I don't know what the hell this is. It's not that hot, but I definitely want to take this off. I don't know if it's a valve cover already on there. I don't know if it's a wrap or what is it. Like, what is this? I just actually want to take this shit off. It's pissing me off. But something that's looks OEM, looks a lot better than that. Definitely want to work on that too. Fix this oil cap as well. That looks horrible, horrendous. As I was mentioning, these BC coilovers, they're fully adjustable, so you can turn this to turn the height. Actually, the previous owner gave me some tools where they look like this. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right representation, and you can just turn the coils up and lift the car up. But here it is. Here's engine bay. Nothing leaks, which is good. But I eventually do want to build this beautiful K20 and I don't know, make 300 just on motor by itself. It's easy doable. These parts are hella cheap, especially with the Honda or Acura badge. It's really cheap to build. You can find a beautiful little turbo for these type of cars too. The modifications are endless. I'd rather just keep this car low power, as much reliable as possible, so that I could drive this car to the track and drive it back home, and drive it on the street, and drive it to work, and drive it to school, and okay, whatever. But you guys get the point. As you guys can tell, this steering wheel and my seats are really close with each other. I have the seat right back where it's supposed to be, but it can't go further than this. But yeah, I just pretty much have to get used to it. The clutch actually feels really good. I don't know if you guys know, but I haven't driven a manual car in like, whoa. I haven't driven a manual car like in, I would say, 2 years before this, ever since my Honda. It's really fun to drive, like I said, but one concern, well, the only bad thing about this car is that if you see like a, let me put this up, if you see a pothole on the ground, you just have to be careful and not hit it, because you just like hear this big loud noise, and it kind of scares you sometimes. On top of that, the seats are super stiff, so like whatever bump there is on the road, you can literally feel it. Oh, see, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The corners, oh, this feels hella good.